Hi everyone, this is my city. This is my entry for Cities in a Snap Extended for this week. This is a lesson in not having enough time to do the city. This is ended up being a 70,000 people city. I put about 7 or 8 hours work with it, and a lot of that has been top down, building as fast as I possibly can. So this is a recorded as live video so that you can understand what I was trying to do. It was sort of supposed to be a little bit of a tutorial to teach, not really to teach, but just sort of demonstrate how you can use the PNG files in order to design the city that you want in the map editor. So we did start over here, and in this software here, we actually coded in Python a little bit of code here to draw this spiral, which was the starting point, and that is the rail line that runs through the center of the city. We then brought it into GIMP over here, and we've used difference clouds to put the mountains around the edge of the city, and then the darkness in the middle is the deepness of the sea that is in the center. So you take that, you load it into the map editor, and then you end up with something much more beautiful like this. And this is my city. This is what I present. It's got about 70,000 people in there. There's about 2,000 people using the rail network, and I'm going to take you on a tour via the train of all the different things that we've managed to do. I don't know if we'll catch this train. There we go. So we started out as a traditional build. So this is a vanilla city. However, we have used this mod so that we can run through the city. We're going a lot faster than I had originally intended, because I was going to do cuts and breaks and all the rest of these things, but instead we're just rushing through the city. What I've done is try to build in slightly different styles in different areas. So this is all low density for the most part, but then we will run into some downtown city centre type areas where we've used the high tech office buildings, and we've used the tourist industry, which gives us a nice kind of high up sort of areas. So what we're running through here is areas that are mostly grids, but we've also built in the rad style with the roundabouts. As you can see there's buildings that are also falling down and unattended, but we've also done stuff like this where we've got the highway running along the side of the railway, which has got a common way of building in my part of the world. And the problem with this city, of course, is it's one spiral. There's one way in and then a very, very long spiral round. So we've always got to maintain some kind of flow for the traffic and the trains running through. So yeah, this is how the city looks. We are going to run into some different areas here. Here's quite a high density area, and then we'll run in through areas like the zoo, which is just here, and then we've got the college campus type area the other side here, where we've used all the nice assets that come out of that DLC. And it's just hitting morning, which is nice as we run through this area. So as we get further in, you'll see that the areas look a little bit quieter, different kind of cityscape as you're trying to build really fast. This whole city in the end was probably built top down, 2 dimensions. So on the left there you can see the disasters area, and on the right hand side you can see probably every single one of the unique buildings that I could possibly squeeze into this. And as usual, there is the fire that you've all been waiting for. Whoever had that on their bingo card, there it is. And so the spiral gets closer and closer, so the stations are getting closer and closer together. And right in the centre we have the Gherkin, the building that's in London, and we get higher and higher density as we move in closer towards this. Mostly using nuclear power. We're just occasionally using some of the windmills, the turbines, in order to create a little bit of extra energy. This is actually desert city as well, so that's why some of the trees like as they are, and we have to do a little bit of work to keep the water level constant as well. And so yeah, this is my city that I'm submitting for this week. I don't think I'm going to win, but it's been a really interesting lesson for me, and I think it's put together something that's quite different, not a traditional looking city at all, probably a little bit more reminiscent of the Dubai Palm Islands or something like that, and hopefully shows an example of what you can do that's a little bit wild and wacky when you use the PNGs and you bring them in via the map editor. This was supposed to be the geometric city of my dreams, and I think it's named something like that on the name scene. I guess it is. but it's a spiral. So yeah, there's the Gherkin right at the centre of the city, and yes, this is it for your consideration. Here is my 70,000 strong spiral. Thank you.